Why Luffy don't fight back to Bellamy? Let's uncover it. Luffy is a person with high EQ. He figured out the challenge was that they wanted to make him give up on his dream. At first Luffy was ready to kick his ass. But then he realized this situation was something else. When Bellamy said it isn't a fight but a test and Luffy is like what? Luffy fights for his friends. Battles that matter or just small fights here and there. There isn't a moment in One Piece he fought for show or for a test. Luffy was still bothered by their view of fighting. The mood also shifted. In the panel above, Luffy is not talking but he is listening to this conversation intently as there is speech bubble present like he wants to question them what happening there all of a sudden. Again speech bubbles like what is going on? Okay no Luffy's speech bubble is evolved from to plain dots. It means he has heard him but he has no words to say / he is speechless. Okay now here Luffy's speech bubble is. He is surprised that Bellamy attacked him. He had been listening to Bellamy intently and with such deep contemplation I think his next step would have been to leave the bar, but he is surprised that Bellamy has started a fight over this. Like Bellamy hit him but in reality he had hit him because of his misplaced anger over the concept of dreamers, just like that bandit in Fuchsia Village hit Shanks for not getting sake. The moment Bellamy mentioned test, it was clear to Luffy that it was not fight but entertainment and they mentioned it again in the page above. Now most important part, in the last panel when Luffy got beaten, Zoro who had no speech bubble for last 4 pages got one. He has noticed Luffy's abnormal behavior that he has totally lowered his fighting stance and he was wondering why? I know this fight shows Zoro's loyalty but let's just know that it is not blind loyalty. He would not follow a dumb captain. Now when Luffy calls him Zoro. Zoro do know something serious is going on in Luffy's mind, he doesn't respond verbally. But there isn't speech bubble like he wants to know what. Later when Luffy says don't fight him. Zoro's speech bubble is. He is surprised and he is like what? But he has already figured out that Luffy has a reason. So why didn't Luffy and Zoro fight back? After 5 pages of silently assessing them, Luffy came to the conclusion they are totally not worth fighting. If Luffy fought, he would be giving them a show. There was no actual reason to fight. Bellamy was not fighting Luffy, he was fighting his own beliefs while fixating them on Luffy and Luffy knew that. It was totally the type of battle Luffy would not fight. He also told Zoro to do nothing as they couldn't leave that place and Luffy didn't want it to fight that silly battle. So if they couldn't leave, Luffy had decided that they won't fight back no matter as a way of not responding to them. Luffy had learned quite early in his life from the incident with Shanks to choose his battles carefully and that not every battle is worth fighting. Apparently, it seems like Luffy and Zoro just got beaten up there, but there was much more to this fight than it actually shows. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to subscribe our channel and leave a comment what you think about the silence behind Luffy in the bar fight.